one that I could hear to actually be on that tree at the time. That's crazy. Well, how is this for a beautiful start to a day? It is 5:08 AM and I think we've just had sunrise. It was due about 5 o'clock, thereabouts. I'm in Pulborough this morning, over by Pulborough Brooks, in a public access area. But I haven't been here for some years, and what I've noticed is that a lot of the area, there was a big hill behind me that I used to be able to go and sit up on. But a lot of it's been fenced off and I can't seem to find my way up there. Haven't seen any signs as to why. Not yet anyway, I'm sure there probably are signs. I would imagine it's down to conservation, because there used to be benches up there and all sorts. It was definitely an area that you were allowed to go to. I wasn't expecting the fog this morning. That was a little bit of a bonus. So I'm hoping as the sun comes out it'll burn it off a bit. We're due for clear skies. There's zero breeze, it's absolutely glorious. Everything feels a bit damp. And I guess that's the misty fog for you. I can hear plenty of noise, plenty of sounds of wildlife. But I still think we're a little bit early, brightness wise and fog wise, to be able to get any kind of decent footage. But I'm optimistic today. I'm going to sit, have a cup of coffee and wait for the day to start a bit. It's definitely life jumping around. I'd forgotten about this kind of watery, just a little water hole. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been here. But considering it's been so dry this year already, I'm quite surprised how much water there is here. Now the mist is beginning to move a little bit. I wish I'd bought some of my other lenses, because I think there's some good kind of nature photographs to be had here. I've taken a couple with the big lens, and if they're any good, here they are. Well, I can hear the woodpecker. He sounds a little ways off. But I think I know what tree he's at. Because when I came quite a few years ago, it seemed quite a popular tree for the woodpeckers. Now I don't know if that tree's even there, but I seem to remember it's a big old oak, and I seem to remember most of it was still okay. It just had a couple of really big kind of half dead limbs. So hopefully it's still there. Now it's just around the corner and it's getting louder. Well, I didn't actually expect him to be on the tree that I thought he might be on. I know that's where I'd filmed one before, and another time I just heard one on there. I didn't actually expect there to be the one that I could hear to actually be on that tree at the time. That's crazy. And there he goes. I'm really enjoying my portkey screen because it's got so many things that it can do, and the thing I'm enjoying most about it is that I can set focus peaking, which means that you can choose your colour, but exactly where it's sitting, where you're focused. Let me show you where you're focused. In this case it's end of the branch there that it highlights in green, same as the numbers at the bottom here. So you can easily tell the subject that you're trying to get in focus ends up with like a ready brick glow around it. I just had movement in the water. Rat, water vole. Gonna keep my eyes peeled. Well, I think it's as good a time as any to have a cup of coffee and a sandwich. Now it is 6:24, but I did have my breakfast at 3:30 this morning, so it kind of feels lunchtime, even though it's pre-breakfast for most people that are getting up this morning. The other inexpensive thing that's made a big difference, I think, to my filming is that I've mounted a 99p spirit level bubble that's cold shoe mountable, and because in post-processing I can't really muck around with the angle too much, I can flick it 90 degrees but I can't actually level through iMovies, and I've noticed and I felt that recently it's needed something, and like I said, for 99p having the spirit level bubble on there is seem to be making a difference. Coffee time. Even my beard stamp. Well, that's really weird. All of a sudden, most of the bird noise has dropped. I can hear like 3 different bird noises now, and yet 5 minutes ago it was a plethora of bird calls and noises, and you could hear pheasants, blackbirds in a major abundance. And I was just trying to catch this tree creeper that wasn't staying on the tree long enough for me to film it, and it suddenly pitted out in the space of about 5 or 6 seconds. If anyone knows why that happens with bird call in the mornings, leave a comment below. I'd love to know, unless it is literally, it's gone past that kind of morning chorus. Very strange. It is now 7:25 and the sun is still not really quite burning anything off yet. It's still early. It may well burn it off, or knowing the area, it might stay. Now, this time of year, everything is so green that all the long-tailed tits that I've tried to film are high up in the canopies, or even low in the canopies. They're so green, and they're, if you know long-tailed tits, they don't stand still. They're forever moving. So it's very difficult to try and get some footage of them. The other bird I keep seeing is the tree creeper, but I'm not quick enough for it currently. I'm still focused on trying to find some. It's definitely gone quiet, and the noises that I can hear are birds that are really kind of tucked up in the canopies. That sky's bright now, that sun's out, and that mist is there. It's like a giant light box. Okay, well, I'm going to persist for a bit longer, see what I can find, see what turns up. I like the spot I'm in. It's quite a wooded, slightly shadowed area, but this seems to be where I was hearing all the action. We'll find some action. Well, the sun is definitely trying its damnedest to burn through that mist. It's now 8:25, so we are now right in the middle of kind of rush hour and dog walkers. Although I didn't get much in the way of images of wildlife, the experience has been the same for me. The sounds, the plants, the trees, the water, the cobwebs. Filming and viewing that is all rolled into one parcel for me, along with the wildlife. So although I didn't catch much in the way of wildlife, I've got some nice memories of the fern fronds partly opened, the morning dew on the cobwebs, and visually watching the long-tailed tits and the tree creepers jumping between the trees. And that's enough for me. Now, as I was having my breakfast at 3:30, I decided not to go to bed last night, so I'm actually quite tired now, so I am going to head home, have a second, third breakfast and get a couple of hours sleep. If you've liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, and you don't subscribe, I'd love you to. So until next time, thanks for watching, bye for now.